Hi, we got up early to head on over to Disney's Animal Kingdom. We're going to try to get there right at opening and head over to Kilimanjaro Safaris. We hear the animals are really out early in the morning, so we'll see what happens. We're probably going to head over to Pandora and see if the lines are short. So let's see what's going on. Come on!
Welcome. Come on in, the Nancies are hungry.
Oh. Good morning.
Have a wild time.
The first thing we're going to do this morning is go on the Kilimanjaro Safari.
We've been here at some pretty quiet times. I've never seen a queue like this before.
The queue is just absolutely empty. They put up these plexiglass screens to separate the lines. But it's certainly not necessary this early in the morning. There are more dividers as you get ready to get onto the ride vehicle. But they ask you not to touch the dividers. They don't want to sanitize them after every load. The ride vehicle has these clear dividers between the rows.
That is one Movin elephant.
That was great fun. I haven't seen so many animals out in a long time.
Coming here early in the morning is definitely the way to do it. While we were on Kilimanjaro Safari, a bird pooped on our cooler. The Festival of the Lion King show is not running. I've always liked this. They've made a fence out of bent rebar. I'm headed out of Africa and into Pandora. Look at all the social distancing markers on this boardwalk, and it's not even close to flights of passage. Won't have to worry about that today. As you enter Pandora, you can just hear the animals. This is where they used to have the drum show. They're obviously not having that now in the days of the coronavirus, and all the drums have a little sign on them that say, please do not touch. They don't want to have to re-sanitize these every 30 seconds. I just love the floating mountains. They are so picturesque, and look at these waterfalls. They call these pickle pods because they're supposed to taste like pickles. We're getting ready to ride Navi River Journey. They say that the wait is going to be 35 minutes. We'll see how long it actually takes. We've never used the standby line before for this ride. We've always had a fast pass. It looks like it goes right under this floating mountain and these big long roots. The reason we're not using a fast pass is because there are no more fast passes here in the age of the pandemic. The rest of the queue looks pretty plain, which is one of the reasons that we really don't usually bother with this. No choice now. There is some theming. I love that the roof is made out of leaves. And there's signs on the rails, like you might see at a zoo, to tell you about some of the wildlife. And don't get me wrong, the queue's not awful. But compared to the theming in Flights of Passage, it's just not up to the same level. As we get closer to the ride vehicles, do you know what we feel?
Air conditioning.
Well, the line actually took 34 minutes. We had a great time. It was kind of a bummer, though, that the Singing Shaman was a projection. Apparently, the animatronic is down for repair. Now we're getting ready to ride what may be my favorite ride at Disney, Flights of Passage. The wait time is posted at 30 minutes. We'll see how long it actually takes. It's hard to believe just how empty this line really is. Look at how quickly the line is actually moving. But the best part of the whole queue is the lab. Well, that was great. I just love Flights of Passage. It has changed just a little bit. The decontamination room is not a happening thing. They don't do that anymore. They move you right into the pre-show to prepare you for riding the Banshee, and then it's on to riding the Banshee, which is really fabulous. I just love it. I'm going to get a Night Blossom. I've never had one before. I'm told they're really good. I'm really looking forward to it. This is the Night Blossom.
It's a mixture of limeade with apple and desert pear, layered and topped with passion fruit boba balls. Some people say it tastes like sour Skittles. We're gonna find out.
That Night Blossom was really good. It was a little sweet, a little tart, very nice and cold. I really enjoyed it. You know, it was $6. For $13, they'll put a shot of rum into it, which would have really been good. But the shot of rum costs more than the Night Blossom. So, not gonna do that. But it was really good. I really enjoyed it. We also got a Pangalupia, which is like a spring roll with pineapple and cream cheese. I haven't had it either. I'm looking forward to having a taste of that also.
I have had the Pongo Lumpia before, and it's just as good as I remember. There's something about slightly sweetened gooey cream cheese with chunks of pineapple folded into a crispy spring roll shell. Yeah, how can you go wrong with that if you like pineapple at all, right? It's $3.29 for the Pongo Lumpia.
The air-conditioned rest area at Disney's Animal Kingdom is the old Pizza Safari restaurant. At least the seating area for it, where you used to order the food, is all blocked off. But the seating area is where you can take off your mask and sit in the air conditioning and just take a load off. I really love the murals around this restaurant. So, I'm going to sit in here in the air conditioning and have a drink and eat the lunch that I brought from home. This is Jackie, and she's going to tell us about the Wilderness Explorers.
Hi Explorers, welcome! So here I actually have one of our Wilderness Explorer hand guides. If you've ever seen the movie Up before with my friend Russell, he is a Wilderness Explorer. And what you do is you're going to go around all of Animal Kingdom today, earning sticker badges in the book, on many areas across the park, including this station right here in Asia. We have our Animal Call badge here, our Forestry badge, and our Asian Culture badge. And what we do is we're going to talk a little bit about animals, plants, conservation, and that's how you earn your badges all throughout the park today. Now I do have a friend who's about to pass me, Pocahontas, who is also wonderful in nature. I believe it's Pocahontas. Nope, it's Mickey Mouse actually.
Mickey Mouse, passing us by right now. There they are. Mickey and Pluto and Minnie.
You never know who you're going to find in the wilderness here, of course. So yeah, when it comes to the Rainforest Alliance though, it's a really great thing to look out for when you're in the grocery store, so you know that things like your bananas and your chocolate are being sustainably harvested. And that way that it's not hurting the rainforest so much when they're growing these products. So that's a way you can help out our rainforest friends right from home. And
Well,
that's
thank
how you
you.
earn the badges.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome.
You have a wonderful day.
You too.
We're going to see Feathered Friends in Flight. This is the third rendition of their bird show. The second rendition got kind of killed by the pandemic because the equity actors in it aren't coming back. At least not as long as the pandemic is going on. So they've got a new show, and we'll see how we like it. We had a really great time today. We got to ride Flights of Passage twice with a minimum wait in between each ride. I got to drink a Night Blossom. It was delicious. I highly recommend it to anyone. We got to go and see a lot of things, but there's a lot more things to see here in the park. But that's for another day. It's time to go home. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. That's the thumbs up button. It really does help out. Leave comments.
We love comments, and we do get back to you. Now, sometimes I get busy. It might take me a few days, but I will respond.
Or I will. Subscribe. And Elizabeth?
We also have an Instagram channel now, mostly for photos, but I've been posting short videos of things that I'm doing while he's out doing his other videos. So it's another way just to stay in touch. It's Our Life Go, because they won't let us do Our Life on the Go. We also have a Facebook page. So Facebook is Our Life on the Go. Good spot there just to chit chat if you'd like. So please go take a look. We'd love to have you visit.
And with that said, I'm Art.
I'm Elizabeth.
And this is Our Life on the Go.